Okay, so then the next thing that's on the test is chapter 4. We've pretty much looked at all of chapter 3. So it says the graph represents the market for wheat. What's the equilibrium quantity and equilibrium price? So our equilibrium quantity is down here between 4 and 6, which is 5 because it's halfway between 4 and 6. Next, for equilibrium price, it's in between 18 and 12, so 15. So our equilibrium price is $15. And our equilibrium quantity is 5. So then it asks, what is producer surplus, consumer surplus, deadweight loss? So we already know this is 5. We already know this is 15. So if we start with producer surplus is the area above your supply curve, below your price. Since we're at equilibrium, it's the whole triangle that's shaded in the same color. So 1/2 base times height, 1/2 times 5 times 15, which gives us 1/2 times 75, which is 37.5. Or 37.50. Consumer surplus is going to be the area below the demand curve, above the price. So it's the area shaded on top. Which is still a triangle. So 1/2 base times height. So 30 minus 15 gives us our height. So 1/2 times 5 times 15. It's going to be 1/2 times 75, which is 37.50. What is the deadweight loss when the market is in equilibrium? There's no deadweight loss when a market is in equilibrium. So then we have one, and it says, suppose the government sets a price floor of $18 per bushel. So that means instead of our price being 15, our price is going to be 18. So if we look at it, at a price of $18, our quantity demanded is no longer 5. Our quantity demanded is now 4. So our producer surplus is going to be the area still above your supply curve and below your price, but now it's no longer a triangle. It's this shape. And again, just like as mentioned in class, you are welcome to use whatever formulas you would like. I'm going to work it the way that I did in class, which is using our 1/2 base times height plus length times width. If you draw a line at 12, we can divide it into a triangle and a rectangle. Our triangle underneath has a height of 4 and a base of 12. Our rectangle on the top is 6 by 4. So 6 by 4, which is going to give us 24 plus 24 equals 48. Our consumer surplus is the area below our demand curve above our price. So it's a triangle, so 1/2 base times height. Our height is 30 minus 18, which is 12. Our base is 4, so 1/2 times 12 times 4, which is 24. And then last, we have our deadweight loss, which is the little triangle in the middle. And our height is the difference in quantity. So 4 to 5 gives us 1. So 1/2 times base times a height of 1 equals. And then our base is from here to here. So 18 to 12, which gives us a height or a base of 6. So 1/2 times 6 times 1, which gives us a deadweight loss of 3. Next, we have the equilibrium market for wool. And it just wants to know the equilibrium price, equilibrium quantity, which is where our quantity supplied equals our quantity demanded. So our equilibrium quantity, or our Q star, is 300. Our equilibrium price is 40. So P star equals 40. Q star equals 300. And it says, what if they set a price ceiling of $20 per pound of wool? So our price ceiling is going to be $20, just down here, meaning that that's the highest price that we can legally charge. We want to charge $40, but we can only charge $20, so it's binding. And then the question asks, what is producer, consumer, and deadweight loss? If we look at our price of $20, it intersects our supply curve at a quantity of 100, which means at a price of $20, they are only supplying 100 units of wool to the market. Even though people would like to buy more, that's all there is at that market. So our producer surplus is going to be the area below our supply curve, above our price, or this little bitty triangle right here. So 1/2 times base times height. Our height is 20 minus 10. So 1/2 times 10. Our base is the number of units we're selling, so 100, which gives us 500. Reminder, you can use a calculator, that's fine. Next, we have consumer surplus, which is the area below your demand curve, above your price. So it's this no longer triangle-shaped region. So just like on the previous question, I'm going to break it into a triangle and a rectangle. So it's going to be 1/2 base times height plus length times width. So if we do the triangle first up at the top, 70 minus 60 is 10. So 1/2 times 100 times 10 plus the orange rectangle. So 60 minus 20 is 40. So plus 40 times 100. So 1/2 times 100 times 10 is going to be 500. 40 times 100 is going to be 4,000, which gives us 4,500. What is the deadweight loss? The deadweight loss is the area of the triangle in the middle. Our height is the difference between this quantity and our equilibrium quantity. So our height is going to be 300 minus 100. So 1/2, 300 minus 100 is 200. Our base is going to be this area right here, this distance, which is 60 minus 20, so 40, which is going to give us 4,000. And then after this, there's some key definitions, so you can go look at them, read them. If you have questions on anything, please ask me, ask the TA. We will both help you. We'll both help you figure it out. That's it. If you have any questions, let me know.